Hey everyone, welcome back. This is for the week of 5/4, and we are focused on cybersecurity this week. So, any laws that govern the practices of online content, that's what we're going to be talking about. So, your discussion board this week is about that topic, obviously. And so, first, you're going to want to read this article. It's going to take you to Newsela, and the article will pop up. It's about voter hacking of the US elections. And so I want you to take a look at that and then answer this question of ways that the government can protect its citizens from things like that, that are cyber crimes. Then you will go back to the assignments for the week and you will go through the lessons. So this is an overview of cybersecurity. You want to make sure you do this before you go into the activity, just like you have in the previous weeks. This is going to be a Nearpod. So as I showed you a few weeks ago, you're just going to get in here. You're just going to put your real name, not a fake name. Put your real name, first and last name, and then you don't need to put anything for other. Also, I wanted to mention something. If you get into a page, when you click on the link and it doesn't show anything, if this is blank, remember that this little arrow here is it will take you out of Schoology and into its own page, and then you'll see the content. So if you ever get stuck with that, make sure you click on this arrow. That will be very helpful. So you'll go through this cybersecurity lesson, and it's got a lot of content in there. There's some stuff about the laws, but there's also some information about like the cybersecurity space force that the president's looking at and that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's additional information in there, but there is some information about cyber law. I want you to look at all of that so you've got a good background on the whole landscape of cybersecurity. And then the last thing you're going to do is create a museum exhibit for cybercrime law. So each of you, as you look at this, and this is kind of hard to see here, but hopefully it's going to be bigger for you on your page. You're going to research a cybercrime law, and it's going to be based on what you are assigned here in this grid. So if you are in P1, you're going to look in this column here. If you're on P5, you're going to look on this column over here. And then in the middle is the law that you will be researching. So if you look here, these first two people on P1 and P2 will be doing this law on fraud and related activity in connection to identification documents, authentication features, and information. So you're going to want to look up this law right here, 18 USC 1028. Okay. And then as you see, as you go down, these two people and these two people will be doing the next law. And eventually it gets to the point where there's only one person that will be doing each law. For P5, there's fewer people, so that occurs a little quicker than in P1. But just make sure that you're doing the law that is in between your name and the other person over on the other side. If you have questions about that, let me know. I know that sounds a little confusing. Hopefully that's okay, though. So you're going to state the cybercrime law. You're going to explain how it protects us. You're going to identify events that led up to it being created. So something that happened that somebody said, you know, we need a law to protect us from that. And then identify important dates and people that were involved in creating that law. And it's got to, of course, have a strong visual component. This is an exhibit. So basically what you're going to do is once you've given that to me, I'm trying to figure out where we're going to post these, but I want to make sure that other people, it's kind of like the gallery walks that we do in our classroom. I'm going to find a way that we can do a virtual gallery walk for our final week of this content so you can all see what each other did. So make sure it's visually appealing and accurate, and do give your sources of where you find the information, because you're going to have to do some research on your own out on the internet. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. That is everything that you're going to be doing for this week. And I'm happy to hop on a call if you have any confusion about the assignment or just need to talk. I will talk to you soon and have a great week. Bye.